Have you ever felt invisible, exhausted, or drained because you are constantly bending over backwards to meet everyone else's expectations, but neglecting your own? Maybe you've realized that being convenient for everyone around you comes at a steep cost. Your own happiness, your own peace, your own sense of self. Imagine for a moment if you stopped being available at everyone else's convenience. Imagine prioritizing your own needs without guilt. What if you could finally stop losing yourself in the endless cycle of pleasing others? Today, we're going to explore why it's so common to put everyone else first, why it's damaging, and most importantly, how to stop being convenient for everyone except yourself and reclaim your life, your energy, and your boundaries. Being convenient is often praised in our culture. From a young age, many of us are taught to be agreeable, helpful, and accommodating. We're told it's good to be reliable, to always say yes, to put others' needs before our own. On the surface, these qualities appear virtuous, admirable, even noble. But here's the truth. When you consistently prioritize everyone else over yourself, you lose your voice, your energy, and even your sense of purpose. You might end up feeling resentful, unfulfilled, and emotionally drained. Your life becomes a series of obligations and compromises, rather than a journey of self-expression, growth, and joy. This isn't just about saying no or setting boundaries. It's about reclaiming your power, honoring your own needs, and learning that self-respect is not selfish, it's essential. Understanding this dynamic is vital for your mental health. If you've ever felt invisible, unappreciated, or exhausted from overextending yourself, this video is your guide to change. There are several reasons people fall into the trap of being convenient for everyone else. 1. Fear of rejection or conflict. Saying no can feel risky. You might worry about disappointing others, causing conflict, or being judged. So you say yes, even when it drains you, prioritizing temporary approval over long-term well-being. 2. Conditioning and childhood patterns. Many of us were raised to put others first: siblings, parents, friends, teachers. Over time, we internalize the belief that our needs are less important than the needs of those around us. 3. Low self-worth. People who struggle to value themselves often believe that their own needs are less valid. They think, if I say no, I'm selfish. If I prioritize myself, I'm bad. 4. Habit and automatic responses. Sometimes it's simply habit. We've been so conditioned to respond to every request, favor, or demand that we do it automatically, without considering whether it aligns with our values or goals. 5. Desire to be liked. The need for approval is powerful. Many people fear losing connection or being disliked, so they overextend themselves to maintain the illusion of being agreeable and reliable. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward change. Awareness allows you to pause, reflect, and make conscious decisions about how you spend your time and energy. Being convenient for everyone, except yourself, carries hidden costs. 1. Emotional drain. Continuously putting others first without reciprocity leads to exhaustion, stress, and sometimes depression. 2. Resentment and bitterness. When your needs are consistently ignored, resentment builds. This can damage relationships, even with those you care about. 3. Loss of identity. By constantly molding yourself to fit others' expectations, you lose touch with who you truly are and what you truly want. 4. Reduced productivity and growth. Spending your energy on everyone else leaves little room for your own personal development, goals, and passions. 5. Weakened boundaries. Over time, saying yes automatically erodes your ability to establish healthy boundaries, making it even harder to reclaim your life. Understanding these costs is critical. They're not just inconveniences. They're warning signs that your mental health and personal growth are being compromised. Here's a step-by-step approach to reclaiming yourself. 1. Recognize your own needs. Start by identifying your priorities, goals, and emotional needs. Journal your thoughts, reflect on what truly matters to you, and honor your feelings without guilt. 2. Set clear boundaries. Boundaries are not walls. They are self-respect in action. Clearly define what you will and won't tolerate. Communicate these boundaries respectfully but firmly. 3. Learn to say no without guilt. Saying no is not selfish. Practice saying it calmly and confidently, remembering that your needs are as important as anyone else's. 4. Evaluate requests before responding. Pause before automatically agreeing. Ask yourself, does this align with my priorities? Can I realistically help without compromising myself? 5. Prioritize yourself. Make space in your life for self-care, personal projects, and rest. When you honor your own needs, you increase your capacity to be genuinely present for others. 6. Surround yourself with supportive people. Seek relationships that respect your boundaries and value your well-being. Let go of connections that consistently drain you or exploit your convenience. 7. Practice self-compassion. Reclaiming yourself is a process. Be patient. Celebrate small victories and remind yourself that putting yourself first is an act of courage and self-respect. 8. Reflect on your progress. Regularly assess how your actions align with your values. Notice the positive impact on your energy, mood, and relationships as you stop being convenient for everyone except yourself. Take a moment to reflect. Where in your life are you constantly being convenient, at the expense of your own happiness. What's one boundary you could set today to reclaim your energy and your sense of self? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience might inspire someone else to take that courageous first step towards self-respect. To receive weekly insights, strategies, and inspiration for mental health, personal growth, and empowerment, subscribe to my newsletter. Every week, we explore practical ways to honor yourself, set boundaries, and cultivate a life aligned with your values. Remember this: being convenient for everyone else does not make you kind, admirable, or strong. True strength lies in honoring your own needs, respecting your boundaries, and refusing to sacrifice yourself for the comfort of others. When you stop being convenient for everyone except yourself, you reclaim your energy, your voice, and your life. You become unapologetically aligned with your own purpose, values, and happiness. Start today. Pause, reflect, set that boundary. Say no when you need to. Prioritize yourself without guilt. Because when you honor yourself, you don't just survive, you thrive. And in doing so, you become a beacon of inspiration for others to do the same.